it is time for us to redo the challenge that we did in the last run, which was the no XP run. And it was challenging without being too challenging because ballistas carried so incredibly hard. This time around, we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to do it with no ballista. We're going to do it with no catapults. And we're going to try and get some production buildings mixed in. Let's Elderlicht is a challenging one, to be sure. But what if we crank it up to 5? Ho ho. So we're gonna go Apocalypse 5. I think this is gonna be a real challenge. And then I'm going to, obviously we don't need siege and we don't need engineering. Scavenging was pretty good, so I think we may hang on to that. One thing that I was thinking, and Abigail, you're gonna get a kick out of this. We didn't talk about this before, but I was pondering it. If we took, let's see, not Countless Paths, we could take Omen of Talent. And in taking Omen of Talent, we would get 1 perk on each hero. No level up still, but we would get 1 perk. I don't think I will do that. It's a little too expensive for what we get out of it, but I was having a good chuckle thinking about it. My gut says, I mean, I think Execute is strong. I think Quick Reload is quite strong. I think even like Harvester is potentially not terrible. I don't know. I think there's a few that are reasonably good. Now, I thought about Omen of Mercenary Training, but the fact that we're going to be replacing heroes, I think means that that's not a great choice. There's a temptation to take, like we could take a defensive perk, but I think the value is, like, I mean, there's a temptation just to go for celerity here, right? So we get accuracy, we get damage, we get 3 additional move, and we get scavenging. There's also a temptation to take something like sadism. Skill range, resistance reduction. I mean, skill range is good. I'll give you that. I mean, we could drop Omen of Scavenging. It's going to be less important moving forward. Insert many weapons, the worst. I would say no, Leapfrog is not better than Celerity, because Leapfrog is only situationally valuable. It only works if you have something to jump over. When you have something to jump over, it is not better, it is equivalent. Well, I should say you get the same amount of distance for 3 movement points. Right? Maybe you can get 1 more. Yeah, you might get slightly more value if you have a well-placed thing to jump over. Nah, no gold infinite. That feels exploity, and I'm in the mood for a change. I do think skill range is good, but is it really better than scavenging? Scavenging is a high bar to cross here. We could drop celerity. Things to jump over like walls and enemies and bits of water and lake. But yeah, I mean, there are plenty of options for sure. Where did scavenging go? I always have such a hard time finding it. There it is. So we grab that. We can grab skill range, and then maybe we grab like the little movement one. Without ballistas and not much gold investment in heroes, do you really need the scavenging boost? Well, to get our economy up and running on the early nights, I think it's actually surprisingly impactful in Lustrous. So like, when I think about it, right, we want to be getting our gold mines up and running very early. We want to be getting our production buildings upgraded. I think there's a lot of value still to it. So I think I'm going to go with this loadout. Reach being the flex pick. And I do think that Omen of Leaps is better than the tier 1 Like, I definitely think Omen of Leaps is better than 1 movement. So we'll do this. We'll go with this. I think Abigail got most of what she wanted. All right. Apocalypse 5. No defensive structures except for walls. Here we go. All right. How is our initial team looking here? All right. This is a good side for night number 1 for sure. What do we have any one-armed jokers? Let's see. So we have Edlin the Trapper. Isolation, daily health regen. I like the isolation. The vulnerable is the bag slot is Hunter, aristocrat is excellent. Another one-armed. This is 2 one-armed in a row in 2 runs. Tactician is pretty strong, but the damage on it is pretty bad. Merciful is bad, but Eagle Eye is interesting. I might rock watchtowers for sure. Let's see. So I think we wanna be back a little bit here, like so. And I do think we're gonna let things come into us. I'm gonna bait a lot of corpses on this first night. And then we got 9 movement on Edlin. Not terrible. All right, let's get into night 1. See if we just immediately lose. For some reason, this is interesting. For some reason, I didn't think this building cut off the anything. I didn't mean to kill there. That was not my intention. I wasn't paying attention. That's never happened to me before, right? All right, looks good enough for turn 1. What color do I prefer to see in chat? In what sense, illustrious? Are you talking about your name? Let's see. We'll keep tossing these out. Because currently it's pink. So the place where I read chat in Lustrous is the like custom web UI that I created. So as a result, I don't actually see the colors from Twitch chat. So it does not matter too much to me. I think you should pick one that makes you happy. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Let's see, and then all these are gonna die, so all right. Yes, it is good for this particular maneuver. Now you're not inside yet, but I think I don't really want you to eat my house. These guys are just kind of awkward. You're still gonna do it, aren't you? All right. Actually, I take it back, Abigail. Leaps is not good for getting around. I literally can't use leaps to jump over this building. So this is why I think leaps is kind of funky sometimes, because it's not actually any good for getting around. No, I can't. Can I? If I go this way? Oh yeah, you're right. I can. All right. But I do find that that's kind of awkward sometimes. The way that it's kind of selectively decides what you can and can't jump over, I do not love. Let's see. Let's keep poking folks down. You're going to be ready for next time. And I think we can probably move to here safely. Yeah, you can't jump over things that you can't see the other side of, which is kind of funky. Let's see, how far are you moving? You're moving pretty far. Let's poke you into injury, hopefully. All right, that does what we needed it to do. Same with you. All right, there we go. That's good. We'll armor up. Jump over a 15-foot wall, no problem. Jump over a pile of rubble, barely knee-high. No can do. Pretty much exactly the way the game works. Now, unfortunately, these guys, I think we're just gonna have to ice them now, because it's not based on vision, because you can jump over stone walls. It's just some structures are not allowed to jump over. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Stone walls is a good point, Abigail. That makes it even more baffling. That makes it even weirder. All right, so let's see. So we just need to find people we're not going to kill. Yeah, that means it's like there's some weird hard-coded, you definitely can't jump over this type of thing going on, which is alarming to say the least. Let's see, I'll tuck you in here, and then you can tuck in. Actually, yeah, I guess you want to stand here. All right. I thought about taking some defenses so that I could just, you know, kind of like exploit this a little, or exploit the blocking portion of our menu a bit more, but let's see, I can try to do this. Oh, I probably just weakened myself, didn't I? That wasn't my finest work. It doesn't make a huge difference, but that was definitely some collateral damage that we didn't need in our lives. Yes, I said as much, Abigail. I definitely did it. Better to figure that out now than later. It does mean that I can put more damage in on these guys because now I'm not hitting as hard. But that's going to be 2 turns of slight annoyance. Let's see. We'll move you back. We'll just get you dodged up like this, and then I think I'm going to move like this in hopes that we can make that work. Hey, Larius, how's it going? Now, the house is going to take a hit. Did the house take a hit? Yeah, it did. All right. Let's ice you. So far, so good. We're getting a nice grouping here. And we only have to outlast our foolishness for 1 more turn. Oh, completely intentional. It's those like it's those level 10 plays that you come to expect from me. I'm thinking so far ahead that I'm thinking backwards. It's the dream, really. See, look, I wouldn't be able to hit this guy normally, but these two, relatively safe hits as a result of my my genius. Let's see. Now we can. Now we're risking killing all of them, so I'll probably just chill here. Do we want? It's a little tricky figuring out where exactly to stand. See, this is. We're going to get a lot of panic from these guys hitting that, but that's okay. Yeah, not... All right, we're back in action. see. This looks like a good ground stomp opportunity. There was really no way we were going to get by without taking some panic on this first night, so I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Let's see. We can move back here and probably, if we stand here, this guy, it's very, I guess he'll run to there, so it doesn't really work. Let's see. Move you back before we weakening curse. I do think weakening curse could be pretty clutch on this particular map with this set of constraints. All right, doesn't really matter if we do anything there. We could poke you, but there's not a lot of value. Hopefully this guy just decides to hit us. And then I think this is the better defensive play. These guys are going to be a problem, but we can't do it. The book run has finally happened, Larius. Yeah, so night one, I typically try to kill enemies exclusively one tile outside of the haven, as you're still almost certain to get a max corpses, but also reduce the amount of panic. It's an interesting thought, for sure. Let's see. Let's get these two sorted. Max corpses is pretty low in terms of its... oh man, this stone wall is really ruining my fun. Yeah, I think we're gonna struggle here to get everybody done. This bridge is really heartburn central, but... So let's see, we got 2 actions left. I think we can blaze here to kill these 2. Alright, and then slow death gets that one. Move back to here. And then we have one more of these, so let's drop that there. And then this is definitely the right place to stand. Anyhow, how are you doing today? Things are good. Things are good. Because you're going to get way more panic now because you spread out the enemies. I don't know that I've spread out the enemies. I think we'll see, but I'm expecting a pretty good harvest here of enemies. I'm not super concerned about... Like, I think we have a really nice concentration here. Like, I'm happy with the results. And I think that if we had done one outside, I think we would have gotten a lot less value. But we'll see. We won't know until we know. And I think we're going to stay under 2 panic, so we're still going to get an item. I could bring you back, but... And then we'll do that. Yeah, I think we're going to stay under 2 panic. And we have, I think, a really solid potential to get some decent corpses because we have such good funneling and concentration. But we will see. I probably shouldn't wait on, like, this guy. This guy's never going to come around. Okay, Olive wants to go out. We're trying a new thing where I'm, actually, hold on. Before we do that, you debuff here. We're trying a new thing where, oh, there she goes. Bye, Olive. Trying a new thing where she hangs out a bit more in here. I think I need to get a doggy door for my stream room so that she can come and go as she pleases. All right. Ooh, we did take a hit there. That's because I forgot to debuff, but that's okay. Doggo door would be a good solution. Yeah, I think it could be fun. Would mean that she could come and go. Because, like, I'm a loud person. You may not get that from stream, but my voice really carries throughout our house. So I feel bad for Sasha when she's here and I'm streaming, because I'm just kind of, like, filling the house with noise. All right. Confirming. No XP was harmed in the creation of this anything. So I think we got as much as I could possibly hope for us to get here. Like, I don't think you can get more than 2 mountains on this first night. Yeah, I'm loud too, all caps. Sounds about right. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, we got... I think this is the max that we can get regardless, but I have not validated that. And I feel like the spreadsheet disagrees with me, but gosh, the shop is in such an awkward place. This starting layout is just a nightmare. Let's see. Let's just grab some gold. I'm gonna consolidate here right off the bat. This is always a bit controversial, right? We could wait a bit longer until the economy is a little more spun up, but I want to be able to invest a bit more. Yes, you are correct. House, I meant in the colloquial terms. I'm not too worried, Abigail, but you know, may come back to haunt us. It's basically a 66 gold penalty for giving me the happy feeling of things looking right. Which when I put it that way, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. So let's see. We can leave these 2 houses up here. We can leave this house here. This house is probably safe here. Oh, I shouldn't have started destroying stuff before I cashed in my item reward, but that's going to go away, and I think this is going to go away. Now, do we just want to go full houses here? I think a gold mine is a better investment. I'm surprised we don't get a second gold mine. You select the button from here, and then you can click and hold, and it will destroy things. Hilarious. Oh, I'm not worried, Abigail. I think we're gonna be just fine. Let's see what our night reward is. We probably just hit the reroll bug. Fey Amulet's pretty good. Yeah, so we'll take the Fey Amulet. That's fine. We have an Aristocrat, so we have a trinket slot available, which is good. Then for items, I think the Druid Staff is pretty decent. I think the hand crossbow is pretty decent. And then imagine how much better we'd be off if we had a bit more gold. But who needs helmets, right? 22 gets us another dagger? Yeah, that's the wand wouldn't be bad. I wouldn't mind a level 1 wand. Any chance we can get rid of some more stuff? This shield is not particularly important. Pants are kind of unimportant at this stage of the game. Gets us to 29. We have to go all the way to 38 for a level 1 wand. That might be a bridge too far. I really liked power staffs last time. Let's go with the power staff instead. Yeah, that looks good. And then someone can have pants again. I'm not planning to take a bunch of hits, so I don't think this is going to be a huge deal. There we go. Everybody gets weapons. Nobody needs pants. And then if we wanted to, we could start building walls, but I think we're okay. More books. All right, let's just do night 2, and then we'll see where it lands. No, I didn't miss that there was a second direction. No. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, we can move you back to here. Move you back to here, and you're already good. Do you have any gear that gives +1 multi-hit that crossbow person might want? No, I don't believe we have anything at the moment. Would be nice. Would certainly be nice. Let's see. Okay, so these people... Let's see. Then I think we're going to do that. And then I think we can just pick off these ones. Do we think you can finish these 2 off? No problem. So let's do that. There we go. We'll do that, and then that means that now we have this to work you guys over. I think Book is going to carry pretty hard, honestly. I'm looking at it now, and actually we have this so we can poke a few people down. Okay. Now let's see. I'm guessing that if I move you to here, no, okay, you can just stand right by the wall there. All right. Do you get a nightly score hit whenever a corpse pile is destroyed by an enemy? Yes, it does contribute to panic, which I think is what you're asking, approximately. Bizwang, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bizwang tosses the Prime sub as well. Thank you, Bizwang. Much appreciated. Welcome, welcome to the Potamus people. All right, wasting 3 AP on that felt a little unfortunate. Let's see. Let's see, you still have actions, you have... Should have been using that sooner rather than later, and then I think... Oh man, Bizwang, thank you, and I'm so glad you're enjoying the Against the Storm content. I'm having a grand old time with it, so glad to hear that you are enjoying it as well. Let's see, I think this guy's still gonna walk in far enough, so I think we can do that. And then I don't mind taking a few hits, and then let's see. Soften you up, soften you up. Okay. Looks decent. Okay, so now we need to start thinking hard about... This is going to be the turn where we lose our panic, for sure, I think. If we want to actually kill them, I think we need to do that. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Let's see. So I think... this is a decent spot for... okay, for hitting that. And then Scorching Wave. That's our kind of max Scorching Wave. Okay. Now, we certainly have the ability to poke some people down. Bees! Not the bees! Who here has seen Wicker Man in its entirety? I ask because I have not. Oh wait, sorry, what was the... I missed Larius's question that you were answering. How do I speed up the destruction animation? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't... it's very interesting that that's a... that might be a frame-dependent type of thing. All right, get you two done. Now, let's see. We could spend 2 AP here, which this should kill the bat. Good stuff. Now, we're on our last 2 AP. These are not guaranteed kills. Poison definitely gets the kill. And then we just leave the 1 over here, which I think is okay. We do need to... we don't have a body block on this guy here. That's good enough. Nice. Okay. So we'll put you here. Actually, and before we move you, let's toss some mana there because we're spending some. I do have a trinket that gets more AP. I think using it right now, spending 4 mana to kill this guy, is not going to be in service of us. I think with 44 enemies to go, this is the turn where we kind of like pedal to the metal. But I think we're going to be okay. These bats aren't dying if I don't do this. So let's start with that. Then this bat is going to be a royal pain in the butt. I think I need 3 on that to get it killed. All right, might have been able to get away with 2. So let's see if we're going to do... so you have no scroll, you have no scroll. So let's see. So if we use a weakening touch, which is a propagate 6, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the double hit here and here might mean that we get single kills there, but I don't think we need to do that. Do we think there's any world in which Lightning Bolt... I think Lightning Bolt kills all 4 of these for 2 AP. So let's do that. Close. All right. Nah, I don't think so, Abigail. I think we're going to be A-okay. And by A-okay, I mean we may lose our S rank, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. I think we keep going on this guy. Ooh, that was a good hit. Nicely done. I didn't doubt that you would. But I figured I had to raise the stakes. Now let's see. You need to move here to stop these guys. And then this is probably a good place to land. Who's coming all the way into there? Like, actually, who is? I think it's just you. Okay, so you're fine there, I think. All right. Wait, oh yeah, okay. Good blocking. The thing that I probably made a mistake with last time is I definitely think I should have Stunning Entranced to buy us some time on this early wave. Let's see, if I move here, I do think... there's only two people stunned there. I don't think that's... I want to focus on getting these back ones killed in the back. Which, when I say it like that, sounds silly, but the thinking, I swear, is sound. Let's see, because this is where the concentration of corpse piles is. Now, what do you have left? You have 3 left. I bet a blaze kills 2 of these. Yes, bulkies stunning themselves is extremely good for business. All right, and I don't think, unfortunately, you're probably going to come up short on this guy. Yeah. But we have 7 actions left on here, so... But I think we're going to take 3 on the bat. Maybe 2? All right. Would have been a nice 2. But we're very safely where we need to be in terms of... We're not going to lose panic level 2. All right. Dropping their boulder, the boulder on their own head. They just pick it up and they're just like, womp. I like that canonically. All right. I think that went just fine. I don't think that we were particularly punished for breaking down the walls. Maybe we could have saved the S, but I honestly think a lot of enemies would have been hitting the S, hitting the walls, hitting the S, would have been hitting the walls, regardless. So. All right, so let's see. So we will do this and this. Now we want to get let's get our night reward before we ruin our rerolls. Offhand crossbow, warlock greaves, dagger with skill range. I'll reroll those. Crossbow is doing good work, I will say, but I think we can do better than that. Yeah, adamantium sledge is a great pickup. Yeah, I don't have memorized all of the different effects, Abigail, that they have, but it is good intel. Let's see. We're gonna do. So what I was looking at was I was like, let's get a second gold mine tucked in here. Let's destroy that house. We can get third gold mine in here. So that gets us kind of off to the races. Obviously, we're going to do more, but we're going to need to get rid of that, get rid of that. This stone wall goes. Same with these corpse piles. I don't think... Yeah, we're not going to be floating 4 to get this right now. And even if I spend all of my money. So if I spend all of my money, we move this house to here for 36. Then there's no way that we have the 48 upgrades. Yeah, we're not going to make it. So instead, we got 1, 2, 3 of these. Let's do some of those. There we go. I feel good about that. I think these are just gonna go. I'm gonna I'm going to declare that these are getting destroyed to free me up some room. This house remains kind of annoying. I'm going to leave that there. I know, Abigail, but I will say that the converse is also true. When you show me pictures of your bases at the end of runs, I similarly have this like twitch in my eye where I'm just like, oh God, it's just absolute chaos. But, you know, teach their own. So at this point, if I want to take a look here. Oh, I can't actually place an armor maker to check it out. I wanted to test to see exactly where I think I'm going to be building my walls. But I think we'll just hold off. Let's see. We picked up this new hammer that someone should take. Give that to you for now. The dagger was good. It did good work. We'll start looking around to see if we have any stuff with multi-hit, since we have those two friendos there. We don't. I think our current gear is probably good enough to get us through another night. But like, so, okay, so where would the armor maker actually go? It would go in these 4 tiles, and walls can be built next to houses. So we could do this, and we could put it right here. We could put a wall right here. That seems reasonable. This gives us a good amount of space for killing. Barricades instantly die in Lustrous. I don't think it's worth. And then same over here. We're gonna have doot here. They to me feel like a waste of resources. With Leapfrog, it may not be worth building the building those at all. And then over here, we're going to do that. 1, 2, and then here is going to be the wall. These don't block line of sight either in Lustrous. Wood walls don't block line of sights. Don't block line of sight. The higher level ones do, but we're not at that level quite yet. All right, so we got that going. That does mean that someone's going to be over here soloing. Probably Edlin is our strongest at the moment. We did take Omen of Leaps. Let me figure out what this side's gonna look like. Boom, building, this. All right. I might round this corner off, but we'll see. So now you're gonna be hovering between. And then with 45 left, if we found an upgrade, we know we're not rocking any pants. So maybe we pick up those pants. That helmet I don't think is worth it. This level 2 scepter is surprisingly cheap. Maybe I should think about... like, we could replace a hand crossbow. Resistance reduction is really nice on that. I'm regretting buying the fur pants. Yeah, level 2 scepter for 36 is actually like a steal. But I think we're gonna try and go with what we currently have. All right. Yes, Abigail fought hard for Leaps to join the party, but let's give this a go.